Yeah, so it's interesting. I've gotten sort of more interested in thinking about the social structures and how we can stop this because I do feel like at some level we have enough science to know what we should be doing and we're not doing. But at a very basic level, when you burn fossil fuels, so oil, gas, coal, you're combusting that with oxygen and creating there are these carbon chain molecules, right? It's this stored energy, basically stored energy of the sun, like locked up in these carbon chains. You combust it with oxygen, turns into carbon dioxide. That goes into the atmosphere. And the carbon dioxide molecule interacts with infrared radiation quantum mechanically. So just the vibrational modes of the CO2 molecule, which is, one carbon, two oxygens in a certain configuration, vibrates in a particular way, interacts with infrared radiation that's coming out from the Earth, right? So if you think from the planet's point of view, there's two big ways that the planet interacts energetically with space, right? You've got the sun, you've got sunlight coming in, and that heats the planet up, of course, because the planet's absorbing that sunlight. And then the planet emits infrared radiation in what's called a black body. So anything with temperature is emitting, like our bodies. If you look at our bodies with an infrared camera, we're emitting infrared radiation because a particular body at a particular temperature emits radiation following a particular spectrum, right? So that infrared radiation coming from the Earth's surface, coming from the atmosphere, coming from the clouds, is going back out into space. But those extra CO2 molecules trap that outgoing infrared radiation. So not as much of it gets to space. Some of it gets re-emitted back down to Earth, right? So you get the same amount of sunlight coming in, less infrared radiation going out. The temperature of the planet has to increase. And then the hotter planet is going to emit more infrared radiation. So you'll come back into equilibrium with the sunlight, but at a hotter temperature. But of course, we're not at the point of coming back into equilibrium yet because we're still burning more fossil fuels. So that's how the science works in a nutshell. And we've known about this since the 1800s. So it's
And
been
we